Meta just released earnings, guys. It dropped almost 20%, but I am bullish and I just purchased shares. I'm going to be going over exactly why I am bullish on Meta. What is going on, traders? We guys crushed it today. In today's video, I'm going to be going over Meta. I'm also going to be going over SPY, the trades we ended up taking today, as well as preparing you guys to trade the best setups at the best price moving forward. Let's get into it. So first things first, guys, we have Meta right here. Dimitri ended up posting a chart of Meta of where he wanted to buy calls, and that was at 383.95. I ended up purchasing shares at 402. The reason why I ended up purchasing shares at 402, well, everyone is extremely bearish on Meta at the moment. We had a gap to fill. If you see on February 1st, we had a massive gap up and we ended up holding this gap, guys. But as everyone knows, gaps eventually fill. This is why I was extremely bearish at those levels that Meta was trading at. So I had a price alert, guys. I had a price alert for 403. As soon as we came down to 403 in the pre-market, guys, I ended up buying. I'm in shares right now. I have very, very little risk. It almost dropped 20%. So I am in shares at 403 with Meta, and I'm extremely bullish. Where is my sell target? I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm going to show you live. So looking at this chart right now, look at the open gaps available. We're looking at the most touch points of wicks for support and rejections. What's my sell target? The first sell target, you always got to start at the bottom, okay? The first sell target is going to be 453.89. So I'm going to go ahead and put a line right here, 483.59. Actually, it's more of 454.68. The next level that I may leave some runners for, again, I want you guys to see how I'm doing this right now. I want you to see, I'm looking for candle closes, I'm looking for wicks. See the candle closes, wicks, guys. We wick the bottom right here, and I always make my lines a little bit bigger, guys. So I have a line at 473.39. These are the levels that I'm going to be looking to be selling my shares at. As you can tell, 403. Look at this big gap in here. It's officially filled. I'm playing the gap close reversal on the macro. So could we go lower? Yes, we could go a bit lower, but I'm in shares, guys. I'm not in options, and I have I'm pretty confident in being able to sell in the 454 level. Now, let's go look at SPY. Today was an extremely, extremely green day for myself. I ended up making over $11,000 on the day, and I'm going to show you, right? Just look at this chart. Where do you think the daily snipers, guys, were in puts today? Okay, there you go. 507 puts at the exact high of the day today. We were in Gundy opening candle, guys. We dipped down to 506. Where's 506? The previous resistance of yesterday. It came down first thing in the morning. Gundy alerted and sniped these calls, guys. They absolutely printed. As soon as we broke over 507, guys, I got into puts. Dimitri got into puts. Everyone ended up getting the puts. Crazy, crazy downside. You're talking about thousands, tens of thousands of dollars on this exact play. The next trade I ended up getting into was calls. I had a level at 504.45. We broke through it, guys. I ended up buying calls here, and I sold. Where did I sell? At 505. Why? 505 is a massive key level that we have. We broke through it. We did not retest it, right? We broke through it. I ended up buying the calls, and I sold the move. I made over $3,500 in this move. The next trade I ended up getting into, I alerted this live to the Discord, and I'm going to show you why I ended up getting into this trade. So I ended up getting next Friday's expiry. I had 502 calls. Why? This red line is the 200 EMA. What else do we have there is our massive key level, 503.53. You see how we used it as resistance, we sold off, and then we ended up breaking through it. We did not retest this level. So we came back down to this level. I bought calls. My extra confirmation was a 200 EMA. I knew we'd get a bounce. I didn't know how big I would get a bounce. This bounce right here, it made 4K USD, almost $6,000 Canadian within 20 minutes on this candle. Why? I'm buying at the best levels possible. I was done on the day. We ended up getting in the 507 puts, guys. We printed like heavy today. I made multiple daily goals, and then I ended up coming down to a great level. So what did I do? I bought 100 contracts, 502 calls, next Friday's expiry. I bought those, and I made over 40 cents on the contract. Over $4,000 on just this one trade. I am buying the best levels possible. It may look scary buying. You don't want to catch a falling knife, but when you're at the 200 EMA in the 30 minute, you're at massive support, a massive previous rejection, massive previous support, 503.53, a big level we do not want to sleep on. I ended up buying the calls, guys, and they absolutely printed. Now, what are we doing next? And by the way, I ended up getting into 506 puts on this candle. I got in a little early on same days. I went down a little bit of money and then ended up selling for a tiny win. But of course, we would have banked. Just being clear, I got spooked out of that position, guys. I went down a lot of money, like $2,000 on it because I did same days with 100 contracts. I ended up adding, and then I just got out just past break even. So I had the right idea. I was in the wrong contracts. This is why the more money you have, the more capital you have, is the less risk you take. The one time I decided to do same days, I got spooked out when I could have held for a massive win. It's just a part of trading, guys. Sometimes you're going to go against your core values, go against your rules. It's going to happen. As long as you have good risk management in play, you are fine. So moving forward into tomorrow, what is the game plan? I'm going to go on the 5-minute time frame right now. The reason why we're selling off is because of Meta. I'm in Meta shares right now. Heavy size, guys. I'm bullish on Meta. It filled the gap, right? Until that gap becomes a resistance, that's my sell target. Again, I'm in shares, not options, guys. I'm able to play very safe. Options, it's not as safe, guys. So you got to look at your risk to reward. Let's see where we open tomorrow. As long as that gap that is open on Meta becomes a support, that is when you get safe calls, guys, or shares, and you freaking ride that right back up. You'll probably be able to get $50 to $70 per share, in my opinion, right? I'm not a financial advisor. That's what I'm looking at. So where are we right now? The major level I'm watching, we sold off because of Meta. So 505. Previous support, previous resistance, previous support. As soon as we use this for support, we rock it. As soon as we reject it, big downside potential. We hold it as support, we rock it. 505 is going to be a massive area tomorrow. Add that to your chart. We're also going to be watching 505.41. That is the previous close, 505.41. Let's look at the downside potential. We're at Monday's high right now. Monday's high, 502.38, great area to be watching. That's another key level. After that, guys, we're at 501, and then we're at 500. That's what I'm watching. I'm pretty bullish on the markets, to be honest, at this stage. Meta filled the gap. People are going to be buying the gap close reversal. I think it was a big psychological gap. This dip will get eaten up. We just don't know when. So I'm in shares, guys. I'm very safe. I'm in a lot of money, but I'm taking very little risk. So it's a good risk to reward in my sense. Those levels I'm watching tomorrow. Please keep an eye out. 505, 503.53, 502. 502. We got 501 and we got 500, as well as we have a gap to fill at 499.72. That is it for me today, guys. We have a discount going on right now on the Discord. Save 40%. Use code HappyDad. Link is in the bio. Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate it. The Discord is blowing up. The YouTube channel is blowing up. I'm so grateful, guys. Hard work pays off. Keep grinding. Bet on yourself and never give up, guys. That is it for me today. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Take care.